Hey everyone, Parallel here, and welcome to Star Trek Online. Q's Winter Wonderland is back, and I was all ready to create a video about the new events and rewards this year, but Q has decided to throw us a little bit of a curveball this year, because there is something completely new going on right now, and that is the Phoenix Prize Pack. So in this video, I want to check out this prize pack. This thing is completely, it's completely unique. It's something that Cryptic has never done before, and I want to check this out. I'm even more excited about this than the winter event, honestly. So don't worry, I will be covering all the winter event rewards, checking out the ship, and checking out all the new mini games that will definitely be coming very shortly. But right now, in this video, I want to check out the Phoenix Prize Pack.
Profit in the wind.
So, the Phoenix Prize Pack. First of all, what is this thing? I'm going to bring up the dilithium store
Friendly Epos.
and show you this pack. All right. Here it is, the Phoenix Prize Pack. Now, this thing is amazing. I'll just go ahead and read it here and then let's discuss, because there is some controversy regarding this pack, but I'd like to give my thoughts on it overall, because I think overall it is a generally good thing with some caveats. So let's take a look at this here. Phoenix Prize Pack. Open this package for a chance to win exclusive items no longer accessible anywhere else in the game. That is awesome.
This is good for business.
Yes, and even the Phoenix Prize Pack is good for business, because this thing is going to be a massive dill sink. And we'll take a look at the dill market here in a second, because it's already getting rocked right now. I'm kind of curious what it's at. I checked it earlier today. But that means that you buy these packs for dill, and you have a chance to get rare, unique items that are no longer available in the game. But let's read a little bit further, and I'm actually going to go through and open a bunch of these as well, because I absolutely want to see how this is going to work. All right, so each package is bound to character. The contents are one of 5 quality prize tokens. So basically it goes through all the different rarities. So you have like common prize or uncommon prize, rare, very rare, ultra rare, and epic. So you get each of those prize tokens, which of course probably have, decreasing drop rates the more rare they are. And each token will grant you a access to the redemption store. Prizes claimed from the redemption store will be bound to the character that redeems them. None are account-wide unlocks. So, caveat number 1. The rewards you get from this are not account-wide.
Q loves all the little creatures, even you.
And that's, I think, probably my main issue with this pack. But before we dive into that too much, let's continue reading here. All redeemable prizes are retired items that are currently not available anywhere else in the world.
Q is a genius.
Yes, Q is a genius for bringing us this prize pack. Inspect the details of this package for a full list of possible prizes. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to open probably, I would say 100 of these just to start out, and we'll see how it goes from there. You can see you can buy them as a single for 4,500 dilithium each, or you could buy a 10-pack for 40,000, so basically, slight discount there. I definitely say buy them in the 10 packs if you can. It's worth saving the extra dill. Now, in addition to the tokens you get, I believe you can redeem some of these tokens for some pretty nice rewards. So I wanted to open these up and actually take a look also within the redeeming store and to see actually what's there. Oh, here we go. And I just moused over this, and you can actually see what is in the prize pack. So these are the things. These are the things you can get. These are the rewards. You can see them all listed there by rarity. It's basically all of the one-time event rewards that have passed, and you cannot get them anymore. And just a quick note, this is currently on PC only. A lot of these are really, obviously this game has been out for much longer on the PC than the consoles. So there's been lots of events that have come and gone with those one-time rewards that you can't get anymore. And this is finally a way to get them. I mean, there's a bunch of things in here I could see people really wanting. There's a few things in here I really want. And I get the feeling people are going to be sinking the dill to do this.
It's good for business.
So in the epic tier, you can get a lot of the tier 6 ships from previous events. One that stands out to me there is the Kobali Samsar cruiser, which comes with the what's this thing called? Structural regenerative integrity field console, which is amazing, and is actually part of the 4-piece set with the command cruisers. So that finally is a way for people who missed the Kobali Samsar cruiser. This is finally a way for them to complete that set, which is excellent. Let me go back here.
Is a genius.
In the ultra rare.
So handsome.
And the ultra rare is actually quite interesting as well. This one is all the tier 5 ships from even older events, since before Delta Rising and everything became tier 6. Some particularly rare ships in here. A Jem'Hadar attack ship. That's awesome. That's amazing for people. I believe I've heard on Reddit that this does unlock the Jem'Hadar frigate pets if you have one of the Jem'Hadar carriers. So this is I don't know if it's much easier. I don't know the drop rate on this yet, but this is another way to get unlock those carrier pets if you really want them. You can get the old Chelgret, the old Plesh Breck.
A wise man can hear profit in the wind.
And you can get the Ryza ships. Now these ships were before my time in Star Trek Online. Just briefly, I played Star Trek Online at launch for about 2 months. Put the game down for a really long time. Took a long break until just before Delta Rising came out. So I missed several of these older events myself. The Ryza ships in particular, was not able to obtain. The Voth Bulwark as well, another very rare ship that's in that ultra rare category. A lot of people probably want to get their hands on that one. That thing is so incredibly rare.
I have winter items for a bargain.
It was only available in the game once, and it is a very sought-after ship. So those are the ships you can get. Now, if you go down to the very rare, look at this. You can get a Red Matter Capacitor. That is pretty sweet. That is one of the things I'm personally looking for, particularly for my Romulan character. I'd love to have, a sort of a reusable battery in my device slots. I have plenty of device slots open. I don't generally use consumables that much, outside of if I'm just trying to do a top DPS parse run, but otherwise it'd be really nice to have the Red Matter Capacitor. Something that was only available, I believe, in some of the early pre-order packs, or the collector's edition, maybe. But some other ones here from previous events, the Zephram Cochrane shotgun. That was actually from a really old event that happened right when I came back, right before Delta Rising came out, when I came back to Star Trek Online. I actually got that on a couple of my characters, but I'd love to get it on some other ones. Some of my alts I've created since then. There's also, you can get the Alachi kit module, Subspace Rift. I've heard that's pretty good. I'm actually not quite familiar with the details on that one, but another pretty rare thing to get. You can also get the Crystalline Spike Universal Kit module. I actually really like that module. Could be useful in certain situations if you want to distract enemies. It's very good for grabbing aggro. And then you can also get the Crystalline Energy Torpedo Launcher, which is excellent because that's a very good torpedo, very good reward that's no longer obtainable outside of this Phoenix prize pack. But it is an energy torpedo, very similar to the Nausicaan energy torpedo that was just released. But the Crystalline Energy one was from a previous event that was, that is now ended and you can't get it. Let's see what else we got here. In the rare, you got a couple of older duty officers. You get the Mirror Universe Hakiv, Mariah Kilraya Mar. I believe the Mariah Doff is like a... I'm not quite familiar with these either, again, before my time.
Can hear profit in the wind.
But I think the Mariah one gives you, it's similar to the gravimetric scientist, where it creates additional gravity wells. I think she works the same way, but with Tychon's Rift. Hakiv, I'm actually not sure what he does. I want to say it's something with hazard emitters. Like, it gives you an extra hazard emitter to a random target or something like that. Pretty unique, good doffs in the rare category there. Now, this one, another very, very good one. The Admiralty ship, the VSS Tannius. That is an excellent, excellent Admiralty card. And given that it's only the rare category, I'm hoping to get that.
Is good for business.
I have a couple alts that missed out on that because they were created, like, for example, my temporal character I'm on right now, my temporal agent was created after that event and did not have access to it. I'd love to get that on my temporal character. Just real quickly, that card is an epic quality Admiralty card.
He loves all the little creatures, even
and
you.
It gives you, it's as a ship that has, I believe it's plus 50 to all stats when it's alone. It's an amazing Admiralty card for, like, you could just single slot it into quite a few, fleet Admiralty missions, and will do just fine all on its own. It's a fantastic card. So I'd like to get that on a couple of alts that missed out. What else we got here? Crystalline Absorption Matrix, pretty decent little console. Console Tactical Automated Turret. I'm actually not familiar with that one. That must be an older one as well. And a Crystalline Shard Vanity
Pet.
Pet.
Items for a bargain.
It's cool. Something. It looks like in the uncommon area you get a little, you get some of the older tribbles. What do you got? A couple other non-combat pets. The Dilithium Horta. Holographic Combat Drone. Phoenix Replica Vanity Pet. Type 8 Shuttle, and a bunch of emotes as well. And I believe there are some also sort of quote-unquote consolation prizes where even if you have all of these rewards, you can still redeem the the voucher for some of these consolation prizes, which I will definitely take a look at once I open some of these.
Good for business.
I believe one of those is a tech upgrade that I've heard is quite good. So even if you don't get what you're looking for, the consolation prize is very, very good. All right. Now, one thing I should mention, and I'm going to, because I'm getting very annoyed at the constant NPC bickering going on here, I'm going to actually show you that while this event is running, now, yes, that's very important. This event, this Phoenix reward prize, is only available for 1 week, starting today. So that's it. So December 1st.
Epos! Cuddly and friendly Epos!
Yes, thank you, Lita. Okay, so, yep, it's only 1 week, so it's only the 1st through the 8th, and that is it. It is gone. Although I get the feeling this will be back. I get the feeling that this will be something they bring back periodically, maybe once a year.
The snowmen aren't taking too kindly to our building a village in their territory, and they're planning an attack.
Maybe twice a year. Maybe if we're lucky, twice a year. But I get the feeling it will come back at some point. So even if you miss out on this time, there is at least that hope. And this is one of I think is the best thing about this lockbox, is that it indicates a shift in Cryptic's philosophy. It means that they're not so rigid when it comes to the quote-unquote exclusivity. I think it's a good thing that they finally have relented on that a little bit, even though it is through this, a random prize pack, unfortunately, but at least it's not completely unobtainable through all means. So it's kind of a trade-off there. But I do believe, that this is good. It means in the future there will be ways to, if you do miss an event, at least there's some hope that you'll be able to get it at some point in the future. Now, like I said, I do want to quickly head over to, I believe, Drozana or Deep Space Nine, because while this event is running for this week, you will be able to get 1 free Phoenix prize pack per day. I'm just going to go Deep Space Nine because I can transwarp there. You will be able to get 1 free prize pack per day. And I'm looking over here on the blog post. Where can you claim these? Ona at Deep Space Nine. I have no idea where that person is. So I might have to run around a little bit here while I'm looking to get the free one. But whew, so let's talk about this a little bit. It has created a bit of controversy. Like I said, there are some good points and bad points. I've mentioned, the good point, I think, just as kind of a general point, is that this, indicates that now at least Cryptic has, relented a bit on making things so exclusive, and has allowed at least some way to get past items that are no longer obtainable. So I think overall that is a good thing. It's a good philosophy change on Cryptic's part. So definitely credit where credit is due there. I don't know if this person is in operations. Or here in the promenade somewhere. Maybe. Aha! Where the crowd is, of course. Here we go. Phoenix prize pack can be claimed. Goes on a station once per account per day. Alright, so that's good. I have now claimed it. Where is it? Have I claimed it? Do I have to talk to you again? Oh, okay. So you have to talk to them twice. Once to get the mid quest and then once to turn it in. Aha, there we go. Phoenix prize pack. We have obtained it. So yeah, so let's keep talking about this here. I'm going to go ahead and open this one just to see what the vouchers look like. Now, the pack itself is character bound, but I believe the prize pack... Okay, I got a rare one. Yeah, I guess that's something. I believe the prize pack itself is actually account bound. Yes, bound to account. Perfect. So that's good. You can open these all in one character, and then you can, send the various rarity prize packs to your alts and open them there. So that's very, very good. I believe, though, once you redeem the prizes, like it said in the blog, they are then character bound. No, wait, this is not the place. I'm going to head over to the other area where the bank is. So that's, I think, a good thing. But there's a little bit of a caveat in there. So once you have these vouchers, once you open it, they're bound to character, and these vouchers are bound to account. Basically, what that means is there's no market for these. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. It means there's no way to trade or sell these. This is all, you have to personally open the box. You personally have to gamble, which is something I do not like to do. I generally do not like lockboxes. I've always gone with the way of just like buying lockbox keys, or just paying for energy credits for one of the reward packs on the exchange. But this one, there is no way to get it off the exchange. You have to do it yourself, which is, I think, a little bit unfortunate, because some of these rare packs are going to be very hard to obtain. You won't be able to get them from someone else who is lucky. You will have to get lucky yourself, and I think that's one of the downsides of this. But the upside is that it's definitely not pay to win. It's all through Dill. I guess you could convert Zen to Dill, but it's all using dilithium. It's all in-game currency. But they're fairly reasonably priced. For a 10 pack for 40,000, that's a pretty decent price, honestly. 40,000 is not a overwhelming sum of dilithium that is obtainable. And so there's some more upsides and downsides there. I think if Cryptic is looking for a dilithium sink, they've definitely found it here. This is definitely going to be in demand, and people will open these boxes. So I would say that's a definite bonus because the game has needed a dilithium sink for a while. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the market here for... holy crap, look at that. Yeah, well, if Cryptic's goal was to, let's say, deflate the dilithium to Zen market, they have absolutely accomplished that. Because for a long time, I mean, this was almost capped out at, what is it, 425, something like that, dilithium per Zen. So look at that. It's already down to 255. Holy shit, it has not been that low for years. So there's definitely no denying that this is, as a dilithium sink, this thing is working for sure. I just feel sorry for fleets out there who are just starting or working on those K13 projects, because I don't think anyone's gonna be putting dill into fleet projects right now. But anyway, so there you go. It definitely has fulfilled that purpose. So Cryptic, good job there. You have, in fact, reinvigorated the market here. Now, if you're a smart person and let's say you've got all of these rewards already, this is a time, I think, this is time to buy some Zen. And, yeah, because that is a very low price. You could probably buy Zen now and sell it back after this event is over. I'm sure the price will go back up a bit, maybe not all the way back up, but I'm sure some savvy people will figure out a way to work the market there. Okay, so there it is. It's definitely working as a dill sink. So what else is there to talk about here? I mean, it's great they're giving away to get these old rewards. It's great. It's a great dill sink. I'm just a little bit worried that I don't personally like to do these gambling boxes. I've sworn them off. Yes, I got sucked into a older game, probably no one's even heard of, called Atlantica Online, which had a really terrible lockbox system. I spent a ton of money on it. I got screwed over, and I basically said never again. And I've pretty much held to that promise. I do not generally buy lockboxes in most games anymore. And even if I do, I always set a limit. And in this case, I'm definitely going to set a limit for these as well. Like I said, I'm going to open a good chunk of them now, and I just want to see what I get. I've heard the drop rates are fairly low, which is another downside. So I don't like gambling boxes, and the fact that there's no market kind of means that you have to gamble. If you want any of these prizes, you have to do it yourself. You can't buy it from others. So I think that's kind of a downside, but like I said, it is the upside of it's a good dill sink. It's getting some items that were get back into availability that were gone forever. Basically, Cryptic had for a long time had said these are never coming back. You'll never be able to get them, but now finally you can. So that's a good thing. I want to check out those tech upgrades because I've heard they're actually quite good as a consolation prize. So even if you get screwed over, you don't get the prize that you want, at least the consolation prizes are good. So you're not totally destroyed. It just means you may, if you really have your heart set, particularly on one of those epic items, you may be in for disappointment. If you just go into it, I think, with the right mindset of, I may just get some free tech upgrades out of this and some consolation prizes and maybe a couple of the lower rarity items, more common items, I think you should be okay. So yeah, set a limit, don't gamble too much, set your expectations on just the consolation prizes, and you probably avoid a lot of disappointment that way. So there it is, some ups and some downs to this lockbox. Overall, I really like the idea. I just think I'm just not much of a gambling person myself. I have terrible luck on these, and it's just a little bit unfortunate. But I do like the fact that you can pick the prize. So once you get that, it's random what tier of reward you get, but you can pick the prize in that tier. So that's fantastic. I think the only other downside is that it's not account-wide unlocks. I find that very odd because all of these ships and things you got from events were account-wide unlocks. Now they're not. I think that's a little bit weird too, because that means you're gonna have to gamble not only yourself, but you're gonna have to gamble, for every character to be able to get it, which makes it even more of a problem. So upsides and downsides. I think overall I have a positive feel on these, but I can definitely see why there are some issues. In particular, let's take a look at the drop rate. I've heard the drop rates are very low, like even lower than regular lock boxes, which is also a downside. But yeah, that could be bad, but again, these are things you can get anywhere else. So okay, well, enough talking. Good sides and downsides here. Overall, I think it's okay. I think it's a good change. Just some tweaking here. Maybe make them account locks. Maybe make the drop rates a little bit better. I think would have made this a perfect event. But I guess nothing's perfect first time around. Maybe Cryptic will learn a little bit and see if they can't fix things. Maybe next time around when this event returns, maybe it'll be improved a little bit. But for now, you can see. Let's start opening some packs here and see what we get. As you can see here, I have about 1.1 million dilithium refined. Do I have any more in here? No, that's about what I got. Now I do have like I said, I'm going to set a limit for myself. Right now, I think just for this video, I think I'm just going to buy 100. So 400,000 dilithium. And I'll just see what I get out of here, and if I'm discouraged or encouraged to do more, or if I just want to stop and cut my losses, I'll go with that. But I'm definitely not going to spend over 1 million. That's my limit. Unfortunately, I just spent, with the upgrade weekend that just passed, I just spent like 1.5 million dilithium on upgrades. So a little bit bummed out about that. I had no idea this event was coming. Otherwise, I may have spent a little bit more, but I like to keep about 200,000 dilithium on all my characters, and I consider that kind of my floor. So that means, yeah, I could spend about a million dilithium here, and that will be my absolute limit. Let's start out with just 100 packs here. Oh, you can actually buy multiple, okay. So if I buy 10, which is the max, 400,000 dilithium, and there we go, 100 Phoenix prize packs. Whew, I'm getting nervous, man. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Now, like I said, I want the only thing that I have my heart set on. I know I just said don't get your heart set on anything, but what I have my heart set on is a Red Matter Capacitor. I'd like at least 1 or 2 of those. I'd like 1 for my Romulan character, if nothing else. Fortunately, those are only in the very rare category, so maybe I have a chance of getting them. But maybe I'm setting myself up for disappointment. I don't even know. I do know the epic is absurdly rare, and even the ultra rare is quite rare itself. So, all right, here we go. I'm nervous, but let's see. Let's just start opening. Let's see here. We got getting some very rares. Getting some very rares. Ooh, ultra rare. Okay, I'm feeling it. Come on, luck, be with me. I'm about halfway through. How about another ultra rare? Maybe anybody? 30 left. Come on, ultra rare, epic. You know you want to. Give it to me. 10 left. No. Okay. Well, I opened 100. Here's what I got. Let's go ahead and arrange them here. I got myself 1 ultra rare. 19 very rares. So the very rares, I guess, are not super rare. My guess is, my guess is there's a huge drop off in drop chance when you get above very rare. So the ultra rare is, in fact, ultra rare. And the epic, I'm probably guessing, is so rare you don't even want to know. But what did I get? So 48 uncommons, 33 rares, 19 very rares, and 1 ultra rare. I would say that's probably, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm particularly happy with the very rares because that means I could get 19 Red Matter Capacitors right now, I guess. I only have 12 alts, so I could get a Red Matter Capacitor for everybody. I'm not going to do that, but I am going to Red Matter Capacitor for a couple characters then for sure. Maybe get some of the Alachi kit modules. Maybe even get a Zephyrin Cockrum shotgun. Like I said, I only have that on a couple characters. I wouldn't mind that on a few more, so that's not bad. So if there's anything up to, I would say if there's anything up to the very rare category that you guys want, I would say it's definitely worth it. These boxes are definitely worth it. I think if you're looking for ultra rare epic, that's where you're going to be up for the disappointment. So this makes me a little bit happier. Basically, if you want the ships, don't get your heart set on a ship because you may not get it. But you can set your heart on anything below that, and you have a pretty good chance of getting plenty of them. But I did get one ultra rare, so what do I want? I could get a Jem'Hadar attack ship. Okay, so let's see here. Can I right click on this? Well, I'm not going to use that one yet. Let me just use one of these. Okay, so it does just open up the store. All right. Cool. So yeah, so this is what the store looks like here, guys. Yep, here you go. So the epic ones, yep, you can get all the ships here for the epic. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention this. You can down convert to the next lower tier. So if you have one epic, you can down convert it to 2 ultra rares. And the funny thing is, I would probably actually do that because I actually have all the tier 6 ships from the events. And I really wouldn't mind getting like maybe or another Rising Corvette. I've never had that ship. I've always wanted it. Jem'Hadar's attack ship, I also wouldn't mind. I don't have a Jem'Hadar carrier, but that's also something that's very hard to get. Or a Bulwark. I think those are the 3 I would really want out of the ultra rare category. So let's go down here to take a look at the ultra rare. Yep, so for 1 ultra rare you can get 2 very rares. I would highly discourage that. Don't do it. You can see here I got 1 ultra rare and 19 very rares. It's not worth it. There's a huge drop off there. I would say if you're going to do these down converting, maybe going from like the very rare to the rares or the rares to the commons, uncommons, you're probably better off doing that. I would not down convert from ultra rare to very rare. But okay, so here you go. These I can't pick because I already have these 2. I do actually have the old Chelgrat and the Pleshbreck. But I don't have the Ryza Corvette, which I'd really love to get. The luxury cruiser is kind of cool, but nothing too special about it. Whereas the Rising Corvette is literally the fastest ship in the game. So it would be kind of fun to fly for nostalgia. The Jem'Hadar ship, though, it would be nice to unlock those frigate pets and the Bulwark. I would just buy this just because it's so incredibly rare. Like these things would go for like over 1 billion, maybe even 2 billion EC. So that's very, very worth it. Let's go down here to very rare. So there you go, Red Matter Capacitor. I'm going to buy one of these right now because I want one on my temporal character. Boom, there you go. Crystalline Spike. I might actually get this too on this character because again, my temporal agent was created after this event was around. So I'm tempted to. Zephyrin Cockrum shotgun is actually a pretty fun little weapon. It is a physical based weapon. It's actually very, very cool. I believe it was nerfed at some point. And I can't remember what the nerf was, but still a pretty fun weapon. It's kind of short range, but it is all physical damage, which is kind of cool. I believe it... Does it bypass shields? I can't remember if it bypasses shields or not. Crystalline Energy Torpedo, I definitely would recommend it. It's a very good reward. If you missed that Crystalline event, again, I might pick this up on my temporal character because my temporal agent does not have this. Or you can convert it down. Let's take a look at the rares. Non-combat pet. What the heck? I don't even know what this thing is. Is this a space pet? I have to think it's a space pet, right? Crystalline Absorption Matrix, pretty good little console. Gives you some anti-proton damage, passive bonus, and energy damage resistance rating bonus, and a pretty decent little survivability clicky. If you're going with an anti-proton build, it is a reasonably good console. Automated defense turret. I don't know what this thing is either. Character bind on pickup, unique, max 1 per character. 45 plasma damage. I really don't know what that is. And here is the Tanius. I'm definitely going to pick this up on this character because this character was not around when this was created, and I'm definitely going to get it 100% here. And then let's go ahead and I'll show you guys this because this thing is amazing. Very worth it as an Admiralty card. Here it is. It is actually a Voth, like a city ship. And it is, I guess it's not a city ship. What is it? It's bigger than the Bulwark. I'm forgetting what the name of this thing is. I'm not sure. I can't think of the name of this thing, but it's one of the Voth capital ships. It's huge. You fight this thing in the you know, in the Undine battle zone. You know, when the event happens, and he comes at the very end after the 3 planet destroyers. Very cool ship. But look at this, plus 50 all stats when alone. When you slot this thing into a Admiralty mission, oh, I already have all my Admiralty missions maxed out, unfortunately. Yeah, which I could say, as you can see here, guys, during this week, while this Phoenix reward pack is going, I highly recommend going into full dill farming mode. I'm definitely going in. You can see here, I go in here to all your do your Klingon Empire missions because these often reward a lot of dilithium. They also have your Tour of Duty, which offers a big chunk of it. So get in there, do your Admiralty, just go into full dill farming mode for this week. Get as much as you can, open these packs, and get all these rewards. It's awesome. But let me quickly just claim one here, like this one right here. Yeah, I've got crit ones, so that's pretty good. Yeah, definitely recommend doing those Klingon, the Klingon campaign missions. They are definitely the best for getting dilithium. That one there. Reverse engineer components is actually good. I could use some of these. Okay, so you see here, there's like a pretty, you know, average mission. You throw in the Tanius, and boom, look at that. What it does all by itself, 93 psi, 89 tac, and 103 engineering. Fantastic ship for, particularly for like Klingons and Romulans who don't have a lot of good high science ships. Excellent, excellent Admiralty card. Well worth it. Ooh, intermix, that's actually a really good one. I'll be doing that mission next for sure. But yeah, I'm super excited to get the Admiralty card in this character. I'm super excited to get a Red Matter Capacitor, and I'll be able to get that on quite a few characters. I probably will pick up these Mirror Universe officers just because, for the fun of it. I mean, you know, you can nothing wrong with having an extra ultra rare officer. And I do have quite a few tokens here. And let's take a look at the uncommons. A couple of these old tribbles. Yep, they give the little clicky buffs for an hour. Romulan Mark. I don't have any of these. I might pick up some of these. Holographic Combat Drone. The Dilithium Encrusted Horta. The Mugado. Okay. Oh, the Phoenix. Yeah, awesome. I didn't even know that was there, but that's pretty cool. That's the that's right, the Phoenix. It's aptly named after the Phoenix prize pack, but that's the Zephyrin Cochrane ship. Cool. Type H shuttlecraft. You got all kinds of your emotes. I might get a few of these. And here are the consolation prizes. This is what I was looking for. I was wondering where these were. You can get a fleet credit pool of 10,000. Fleet mark bonus pool of 50. Mark bonus, reputation mark bonus of 150. Commendation XP bonus of 5,000. Okay, I guess. This is the one. This is the one everyone's been talking about. The Phoenix Universal Tech upgrades. Look at these. These are pretty damn good. It's a count bind and pickup, so you can trade these. That's good, actually. I was kind of worried that these would be character bound. It's annoying when tech upgrades. For some reason, some tech upgrades are, like the Romulan ones, I think, are character bound, which doesn't make any sense to me because you could just trade the item to that character, have them upgrade it, and then trade the item back. I don't know why they would make tech upgrades character bound, but some of them are for some reason. But this one is not, so it's account bound. Great. But look at that, 51,000 technology points. That's a lot. and standard quality improvement chance on use on any item, so you can use it on any item, and no dilithium cost. That's actually really, really good. So that's a really good consolation prize, guys. If you, oh yeah, and that's right, and you can buy another Phoenix prize pack with 10, which I don't think that's worth it personally. If you're really, really desperate for one more gamble, maybe, but otherwise I'd say definitely get these Phoenix prize packs. Once you have everything you want from the, very rare, and uncommon, definitely convert everything down to the uncommon and get these Phoenix prize packs. Or sorry, Phoenix Universal Tech upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and just buy one here. And take a look at it here, because that's really, really good. 51,000, that's like, what, 4-ish? A little over 4 normal tech upgrades and no dilithium cost. So that's going to save you like 4,000 dilithium right there. It's almost free. I mean, that's almost as much as the prize pack, right? Because the prize pack is only 4,500 or 4,000 if you buy them in 10 packs. So this tech upgrade almost gives you all the dill back that you got, and you get a lot of technology points for it. So that's a pretty damn good consolation prize. Now, unfortunately, like I said, the tech upgrade weekend event just happened, and during the tech upgrade weekend event, that would give you 100,000 tech points for one. That is awesome. So here's what I would recommend: just downgrade once you get the prizes you want, downgrade everything, buy up these Phoenix Universal Tech upgrades, and just hang on to them until the next tech upgrade weekend, and boom, you're golden, man. You're going to be able to... In fact, this is awesome because, I mean, yes, I'm spending the dill now, but honestly, what I spend most of my dilithium on is during the tech upgrade weekends. I spend it on upgrading things. I can spend like almost all of my dilithium now. Anything that I don't, if I don't get the prize I want or whatever, at least I can convert everything to these tech upgrades, hang on to these until the next event, and I'm not really lost on any dilithium. I've almost got equal value from these tech upgrades as to what I would have been spending on, actually upgrading my gear. So that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and just do an upgrade here and just check this out. Yeah, see, boom. One of these things is almost enough to completely upgrade a Mark 12 Nausicaan Disruptor Beam Array to Mark 13. This is awesome, guys. Even for you new players out there, try to scavenge up the dilithium, even if you do, and participate in these. Even if you can't, even if you don't get the pack you want, don't get the reward you want, get these Phoenix Tech upgrades, because you'll be able to upgrade your gear, and you're technically not losing any dilithium, right? Because you don't have to spend any, and you're getting almost as much from this tech upgrade as you would have had to spend to, on normal tech upgrades. Like, if I put a normal tech upgrade in here, just a normal superior beam, I'd have to put 4 of these in here, and each of these costs 1,000 dilithium. So the Phoenix upgrade is well worth it. So that somewhat redeems things for me. So this is actually a lot better than I thought. So this is actually a pretty good event. I think the only way you're going to be disappointed in this event is if you really had your heart set on a ultra rare or epic ship, one of those ships. Then you might be setting yourself up for disappointment. If you're only looking for the very rares and below, they seem to be very obtainable. I had no problem. I got 18 very rares from an opening 100, so that's a pretty good drop rate. I mean, maybe I got lucky, I don't know, but it's got to be a pretty decent drop to get that many. So you should be able to get plenty of these, and you have a really good consolation prize even if you don't get it. So what can I say? That's pretty damn good. With this Phoenix Universal Tech upgrade here, I'm actually quite positive on this event now. I think this is actually very, very good. I would say I think the only thing would be maybe slightly increase the drop chances on the top items, particularly because it's not account-wide unlocks. See, that's the thing. Even if you get those ships, even if you get one of those epic ships, you can only get it on one character. Whereas, if you did it during the event, it was an account-wide unlock. So I think they would still have a very, Cryptic would still have a very successful dilithium sink, even if the drop chance were a little bit higher on the ultra rare and epic items, because just because, like I said, it's not account bound, you have to get it for every character anyway. So I think that's probably my only complaint, is just the drop rate on the ultra rare and epic. Otherwise, very good event. The consolation prize makes it very worth it to open these packs. Even if you have all these rewards already, it's still worth it, just because these Phoenix upgrade are so good. So there you go, guys. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I'll have to debate. I really don't know what I should get with this ultra rare one. I really don't know. The tack ship, the Corvette, or the Bulwark. I just don't know. But I will say this, whichever one I pick, I will make a video about it. I promise you that. Because all of these are very cool, very rare ships. I'm almost tempted to get the Bulwark just because it is so absurdly rare, and everyone has always talked about it for so long as being the most rare ship. It might be fun just to fly for whatever reason. I'll have to do a little bit of research, though. I want to see if... But I love the bug ship, too. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm going to be racking my brain for this one. But what can I say, guys? This is a really good event. Go ahead and spend your dill on this. I think it's well worth it. The tech upgrade consolation prize makes it worth it, even if you don't get what you want. And hey, you might get lucky and get what you want. Just don't set yourself up for disappointment. And just be happy with what you can get. And I think you'll save a lot of frustration on this event. And it's nice to be able to get these items, man. It's the one thing I've regretted about my Temporal Agent character, is just missing so many of these key little items from past events. You know, like the VSS Tanius Admiralty ship, and like the Crystalline Energy Torpedo I want to get on this character. And it's great to have access to those things. And fortunately, those are all within the lower rarity tiers, which are quite obtainable. So, hey guys, awesome event. That is the Phoenix prize pack. Go out and buy some. Farm that dill. You've got 6 days. What the heck gun is that? That's a pretty awesome looking gun. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, go out, enjoy. This event is really good. It's very unique. It's good to see Cryptic changing their policy on it, bringing these items back into the game. And overall, good event with some downsides, with some caveats as we discussed. But overall, I do have a positive feeling about it. I do like the direction Cryptic is going here. And yeah, fantastic. Take advantage of it, guys. You only got a week. Farm up that dill and buy these prize packs. They are very good. Now, just real quick here, guys, I will of course be bringing you full coverage of the Winter Wonderland event. I'll definitely go through the race. I want to take a look at the ship in detail, the new tier 6 upgraded version of the Chelgret. I believe it is, what is the Chel, or the Bolag or something? Bolg? I'm not even sure what the thing is called. But I will definitely be taking a look at that ship. It actually looks quite good, so I'll go through all the stats, give a rundown. I want to check out all the new mini games. All of that will be coming in the coming days, I promise you that. But unfortunately, I'm out of time for tonight, so this will be the only video for today. But very soon, I'll be bringing you a video on the winter events. If you are curious, I do have a guide on how to win the winter race. I put that up last year when I covered this event last year. So if you are curious, you want to see right now how to do that race, I do give a few tips on how to win the race to get the daily race you have to do to get the event ship. But I will take a look at it again this year just to make sure nothing's changed. I highly doubt anything has. So I will be doing another video on that and taking a look at the ship and the rewards. All of that will be coming. Looking forward to it, guys. Enjoy Q's Winter Wonderland and enjoy the Phoenix prize pack. It is awesome. That is all, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.